Hey, Mara, I'll be right with you. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Hey, Haley, how are you? Hey, Haley, how are you? Yeah, Mara. Mara, sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I'm doing good, thanks. Be right with you guys. Getting everything all set up and situated. Had a day off, so I figured I'd come on, do some readings. Got to figure out where to put my coffee and everything. Hey, Lisa, how you doing, hon? Be right with you guys. What the hell are you doing, people? I'm doing good. Way to go, Haley. And Haley, did you know you are the winner of my uh gift certificate? Congratulations on hitting over 100 subs, though. That's awesome. That's very cool. Oh, thank you, Mara. I don't. I usually tend to scare everybody away by singing. You are very welcome. Get a hold of me on either Twitter, Facebook, or any of those if you have them, and I will get that code to you. Oh, thank you. That's super kind of you. I forgot I had this plugged in because I don't need that. Sorry about the loud bangs, guys. You think I'd be more prepared, but I'm not because I just had a day off, and so I was like, hey, All right, Lisa. Who else came in? I put you down on the list, Mara. All right. Where are my love cards? Oh, there they are. Okay. There we go. All right, guys. There we go. How's everybody doing? How you doing? What's going on? Anything? Why is it that every time I go live, there's got to be one piece of hair that's got to get either in my nose, my mouth, or in my eyeball? Oh, I know how that is, Mara. I definitely know how that is. That sucks when you can't sleep. Definitely. Just got done eating dinner too? That's me too. I just got done eating Hot Pockets. I love my barbecue Hot Pockets. But I needed something fast because I took a nap and woke up and I was starving, so all right. Let's go ahead and get started. It's 2:08 there, Mara? It's only 5 here. It's only 5 p.m. And I feel like I wasted my day off. Even though right now I'd be working. I just feel like I've wasted my day off. Ah, taters and lasagna. That sounds good. That sounds good. All right, so I got Mara first, and I got Haley came in next. Would you like a reading, Haley? I wrote you on the list just in case because you came in next. And then Lisa, you're after Haley. In Western Canada? Yeah, it's 5 here. And of course I'm in Alaska. Our own special time zone. That's why it's so hard. I know like a lot of my friends are on the East Coast from, being from Western New York. That's where most of my friends are. So it's very hard to keep up with the time of when to go live and when not to go live. And okay, Haley, I got you on the list. All right. So Mara, do you have a specific question or California? Okay. Yeah, I'm at the North Pole. I'm not quite at the North Pole, although it's up there. It's up there. I won't go up that far. It's too cold up there. But we do have Santa's village. What? Does he love you? Okay. Hey, Tatiana, how are you? Santa's workshop. Sorry. Yeah, where'd I do with my pen? There we go. I put you on a list, Tatiana. All right, Mara. All right, it looks like for the beginning of the reading, we got somebody's being a little selfish. They got a hidden agenda, but they're doing some self-reflection. Now, I don't know if this is him or if this is you, but they're doing a little self-reflection, which is, like confronting weakness. That's why we usually have anger or not so good feelings. Okay. All right. Well, they're doing self-reflection and they're gaining strength, meaning they're fighting for the cause. So I would definitely say that he's interested, but he's just working on himself right now. Let me go ahead and pull you some Island Time Wellness cards, which these are really okay. It shows the separation. Somebody missing somebody, obviously. But I do see they're talking or going to be talking. Awaited messages, a text, call, email, some sort of message is going to come through. And then the last card you got was is seduction, which is all about there's attraction there, flirting, dating, like almost starting over, hooking up, temptation. I do want to. Oh, I didn't see that, Lisa. Wow. Hi, Peaceful. How you doing? So there's going to be a seduction. So almost like starting anew. I feel it's with the same person. So it's like just the relationship is new, not a new person, if that makes sense. But be careful because there is an addiction here, which in love, that's about obsession, codependency, possession, even controlling somebody. So be careful that you're not going down that road. I know you miss him and love him so much, but be careful. Hey, DP, just be careful you don't get that obsession. Okay? Just for the simple fact that, that's unhealthy for you. That's very unhealthy for you. Let me see what we get here. Hey, Blue, how you doing? Hi, everybody that's coming in. Sorry if I missed some. No, Mara, I feel like it's more on your part than his. Yeah, it looks like there's your oracle card that I pulled up was jealousy, which is envy, punishment, changing course even. So be careful. You don't want to overbear, you know what I mean? If you talk to him, don't get overpowering with him. Cuz that's going to like I feel the feeling I get is like you're going to come on too strong because you do miss him and do love him. Okay, Haley, no problem. It looks like right now he's just working on himself. He wants to get himself better. And he's gaining strength in that. But I do see the relationship. Wait for that message to come through. There is a message going to come through, whether it be a text message, an email, somebody saying, hey, so-and-so wants to talk to you. Wait for that message. See what that message is all about. I do see you guys, It all depends if you curb that. It's almost like once you don't want that person, they want you. Do you know what I'm saying? It's almost like that situation. So give it some time. And you should be okay. Just be careful not to push him away with want to be with him all the time, codependency type issues. All right, Mara. I hope that helped at least a little. Thank you, DP. I try to be as cool as I can be. No, I'm messing. It's not going to tell you. Cards aren't going to tell you exactly. It's something you have to figure out. There is a reason. And you just posted without a reason. Something within him. I mean, the cards aren't going to tell you exactly what's going on, but they are going to tell you, obviously, he left because he needed to do some self-reflection. Something's going on with him, and he needs to figure that part out. I said blue, or I said blue. Wow, this is starting out great. I said hi, blue. I did. I promise you I did. Or maybe I could have thought it in my head. I don't know. I thought I said hi to you. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I thank you for coming in, guys. I appreciate it. I really do. You're welcome, Mara. You're very welcome. Just let him work on his issues. Wait for that message to come through. And my camera just quit and came back on. I did say, hey, Blue. Okay. I thought I did too, but I wasn't, with my mind, you never know. Okay, Haley, you are next. You said you had a question. What's your question? And I'll shuffle up the cards for you. Okay, thank you, Eddie. Jingle, baby. All right, hon. Matter of fact, I do have heaven cards. Would you like me to give you some? Well, I'll do that anyway. These are my heaven cards. I know it's going to be hard to see because of the green screen. That didn't help at all. There we go. These are my heaven cards. Cards from heaven. Yeah, okay. You're funny. No, it's not pot. It's vitamin B12. Okay, Haley. This is what I got for him. It says, I am not dead. I am here helping you. can't really see them. And as a soul, I can be several places at once. It says, remember me and the happy memories we've created. Hey, Miss Carrie. I know I had a day off. Let me see. I'm trying to see what I am feeling for you, Haley. What cards want to come through? Let's see. The first card. Oh, honey, I know. The first card I got is bravery. Okay. This is trust in a higher power, mental freedom. Once you start doing that, that confidence will come back again. Okay. And you're going to come back when the grieving ends. We all go through a grieving process, and everybody's different with that. So no matter how long or how short it takes, everybody's different with the grieving process. But it looks like you're going to go through this. You're going to become more and braver every day. The mental freedom will come. And the third card that you got is devoted in development, which is becoming stronger more than ever. That's okay, Carrie. Sometimes it does. I don't know what's going on with my spots. Okay, Haley. To me, if you're like, do these come in waves? The grieving process? Yeah, I mean, we all grieve. We're allowed to miss our parents. We're allowed to miss anyone who passes on. We're human. So even as long as it takes, I still grieve over to my dad sometimes. And I lost him when I was 18, and I'm like 46. But I still grieve for him. Look for little signs. Is there anything? Hey, Freaky Geek, how you doing, hon? Is there any signs that, because sometimes that helps. Ask him to give you a sign, like whether it be a penny from heaven or a feather, or if there's something. I'll give you an example. I don't know if you've heard me talk about this before. When I start grieving my dad out of nowhere, and this is a strange thing because you don't see him that much anymore, I'll either see one on Facebook or I see one in real life. I'll see a Model T car. And that's his little sign of saying, I'm still here, baby. You know what I mean? So, and I picked that out. So think about something that he could do to give you a sign. And when you see that, it's like, it's comforting. Do you know what I mean? But I mean, a great message. I mean, he's here helping you. He's still around you. It is very rare, Freaky Geek, and that's why it's so wild. When I am missing my dad, I'll see one of them. Whether it be in person, like a gentleman was driving one a couple years ago. Well, it broke down, and it pulled right in our parking lot. And it's like, well, if that ain't blunt. Okay, Haley. Yeah. So you know what I mean. Just know, I mean, I know from experience that when we pass on, we feel no pain. We feel nothing but love, really. That's awesome, hon. That's awesome. That is so cool. So talk to him. He's there. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to sit there and talk to him. I talk to my dad all the time, my mom too. My mom tends to come to me in dreams. Um, and we actually really like hang out with each other and have fun. My dad, not so much, but I know when I sit there and think about him, I'll see that Model T and know that he's right there. But I hope those messages helped you, hon. It's probably, I mean, I don't know the reason. It might be that you get so excited to see him. You know, we all react differently. There's nothing wrong with that. Hi, 7 Gen 7. Of course you can. Carrie, would you like a reading? You were in here first in Freaky Geek. Yes, my dad did spoil me. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, Freaky Geek. Okay, hon. Yeah, let me know. Well, I'm sure I'll see the notification. And I'll follow you back, and then I'll send you a message with the code so you can redeem that. And congratulations again for winning that, hon. Okay, I'll remember that, Freaky Geek. I hope that helped a little bit, though. Those were beautiful messages. Why do you feel bad for asking? Here, I thought Freaky Geek was being a smartass. Good, Haley. Love you, hon. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. You know what's funny, Miss Carrie, is I totally get what you mean. I'm the same way. Do you have a question, or would you like a certain deck, or would you like just a general? What'd you get, hon? Just a general? Okay. Okay. I see you, Haley. It just popped up. Oh, that's right, Kara. I don't know why. Okay, Lisa. Hey, Stephen, how are you? No, okay.
Don't start that reading yet.
All right, give me a second.
No, don't.
What?
Because I want to make a comment about the woman that says, I peed myself a couple of times.
Yeah.
I want her to understand it's going to be a natural feeling because you are comfortable in the arms of the one that you love.
Right.
Don't be embarrassed about it. That's just letting you know they're there.
Right.
I've done it.
Right.
Just and I seen the message, and it just made me feel like
Oh,
it hit home
I know. I know.
because it was rough. We lost your mom, and then almost a year to the day, I lost my mom. So I just want her to understand that, look, it's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. They're there with you. That's all.
All right, honey. Thank you.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to interrupt. I mean, she's not scheduled today, so I can interrupt anytime. Hi, Freaky. Hi, Blue.
Carrie.
Who?
Carrie.
Carrie? Carrie's there too?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I know you guys don't hear me often. You don't see me often, but I want to say hi to everybody and have a good night. Here's Johnny.
Thank you, hon. He's actually we're planning on that, Freaky. We're planning on that. When my new desk ever gets here, because it's been delayed for a week now because of snow. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow. I keep saying that, but it never arrives the next day. We're setting up to where we're gonna have the other mic and the other camera and everything pointing at him and stuff. And we're gonna have a night to where it's gonna be us just shooting the shit, like doing that. All right, Lisa. Let me see what's good. Well, the first card that came up was obtainable goals. Okay. So we got obtainable goals, which is having that balance between, fun and work. But I see that having that balanced lifestyle. I see that there is a little bit of feeling hopeless there. But everything, it looks like there might be some recklessness going on. But the goals of being happy and everything is still there. It's still, yeah. It looks like they got the Five of Wands, which is rise to the occasion, standing up for themselves. But the Three of Wands is next with virtue, which that's basically like making decision and going for it. Okay. All right. I see it. But I do see happiness. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Huh. She got the Sun, which is obviously the brightest card in the deck. Hopefully you can see that. Come on and there you go. So, I mean, I do definitely say or see happiness. There is going to be this little period of I want to say shakiness, where some stuff was going on. I don't know if it's happened already or not, but yeah, the outcome is great. The outcome is great with that Sun card. And we all need that little bit of shakiness to shake us up. Let me go ahead and pull one of these. Yeah, training, consistency, and practice. So yeah, I definitely see the balanced lifestyle, the happy couple, if that makes sense. I really feel like there's um you're after Lisa, which is this, that's who I'm reading for right now, Tatiana. Oh, Miss Carrie, I got confused. Yeah, I was doing Lisa's right now. But I mean, hey, if that's the message you need to hear, it must be the message that you need to hear, if that makes sense. I mean, I'll still do a reading for you, obviously, but yeah. So, Lisa, I definitely see her having a little rough, shaky spot, but coming out on top. That's okay. I got confused too for some reason. I don't know what happened there. So, apparently, you're supposed to hear something in that too. But, um, so yeah, Lisa, I see everything. She's going to be very content with her life, if that makes sense. Welcome back, Freaky Geek. You are very welcome, Lisa. I hope that helped. Like I said, there's going to be a little bit of rocky moment situation there, but everything's going to work out. I mean, and that's to be expected, right? But I feel like it's a learning process to get that balance. Right, Freaky Geek? So do you guys like my backgrounds? I've been working a little bit to get everything going. The only thing is if I do get a notification, there's going to be like 3 of them popping on, so I can't miss them. I'll show you real quick what I got going on. I got the BRB. You guys saw the starting moment, or the starting soon. And what's cool is I got credits running, and I want to see if these actually work. Any day now you can start up credits. And now they're not going to work. Oh, there they go. I think it's after I don't know how it works, but it's supposed to thank all my moderators and all my viewers. Hey, Rainbow Paranormal. How you doing? So yeah, I've been working. I'm actually using my Stream Deck little thing on my computer now. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Carrie. Yeah, I'm actually, no, the stream isn't over, Tatiana. I just had to show off a little bit, show what I've been working on. But I'm finally using my Stream Deck, and yeah. So if a bunch of notifications, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Freaky Geek. That's what it is. They knew I wasn't done yet. No. Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from, Tatiana. It's like, wait a minute, I just got here. I just asked my damn question. Yeah. Now, where the hell's she going? No, actually, Tatiana, you are next if you have a question. Or just a general, whatever. And Carrie, I did see your comment there about the ancestral or ancestor oracles. Excuse me, there's some that I absolutely love. About Jameson and you? Okay. Do you want the love cards or do you want the ones that are the circle cards that I usually use? Any epiphanies on his end? Okay. Because I'm like torn. I mean, I'll use them both. Let's see what they said. But I feel like I'm like in the middle. Yeah, I'm like in the middle. I'm using like, well, as much as I love the wellness cards for love because they're so blunt and straight to the of course, it's one of those days where the whole deck comes flying out. They really wanted to get mixed up. I'm like torn on, like I want more information, I guess. All right. It looks like somebody might be stubborn. You got the dimwit, harsh words, and hapless spendthrift. So the dimwit is basically about gossip and lies. Like something started with a little bit of gossip or lies. I don't get the feeling like it was a jerk trying to start things. It just something slipped out or something. If that makes sense at all, because that all led to somebody being stubborn, like really overly stubborn. And it's almost like somebody is self-sabotaging themselves. Because with hapless spendthrift, it's all about unconscious recklessness. So it's like somebody has not a vendetta, but just, yeah, he likes to self-sabotage. I know how that is. That's what I do. Unconsciously, though. You know what I mean? It's not something I set out to do. It's just, there's a will to win there, though. And the Nine of Wands came up, which is powerful warrior. And devoted to development, becoming stronger than ever. So to me, this is telling me that he's really working on himself. Like he's noticing what's going on. Yeah. He's noticing what's going on. So he's trying to work on himself and try to get over that. It's kind of like, you have that talk with yourself and you're like, you do this every time. Every time. Why? You know what I mean? And something, I feel like something's going to click where he understands why and gets down to basically the same thing, Freaky Geek, when you're talking about this kind of stuff. Crap, come on, get up there. Okay. Well, it came up Axe, which shows a breakup, separation. but they're telling you to keep a positive mindset. You got abundance. Manifesting exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss, and you got karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, letting go, and loving you. Yeah, I still see it happening until he gets over this and figures out what's going on and why he self-sabotages and, like you said, causing fights and stuff like this. And I got you guys are twin flames, which ain't always bad, but right. Yeah, you're right, Freaky Geek. But that's what, basically, like, subconsciously and unconsciously, you'd sit there and you just look at things different. It's hard if you've never gone through it before, you know. Um, but tending more on the subconsciously side. You know what I mean? But so I do see this as a twin flame. Now you can keep going with a twin flame. That's no problem, It's not always a bad thing to have a twin flame, but that tells me that something's going on with you as well. That you have a tendency of maybe getting into these relationships that have these problems. Not have these problems, but have these the tendencies as this one does. Like a fixer, which I'm like too. Now, it looks like there is something with and I don't know if this is him or if this is you, but there's a runner in a codependency relationship, fear of intimacy. So you don't know why. Yeah, see, that's what's hard when are you talking about you don't know why um it's a twin flame relationship? Yeah. And that's exactly what twin flames do. Like one will, you might at one point feel like you can fix him, and he's feeling the opposite of that, where the next time he feels like he can fix you and you're the opposite of him. Does that make sense? No way I do the fixer upper thing. Just because that's what somebody's definitely the fixer upper. Um I don't know. There's somebody. See, if you do like I just said with the you offset, yeah, that's a twin flame. That's the same with me and Eddie. We do that to each other all the time. It makes for a great relationship. It really does. Even though it's twin flame, it makes for a really great relationship. And you got two cards that flew out. Let's see. One is Ransom. Listen to advice. Think clearly on all situation. And transgression. Finding out the flaws, the contradictions, and mistakes. Hey, Little Red, how you doing, hon? Glad you're home safe and sound. Definitely. I saw your video. I didn't know you went live for it until I saw everybody commenting hi. And I was like, oh, this was live. So, yeah, I mean, Tatiana, honestly, I feel like there is hope there, but it's going to be harsh. Oh, it's a premiere. Okay. It's going to be a harsh road, but it seems like the same things are going to come up, and yeah, it looks like the things are going to come up. I think you guys care for each other immensely. That's no doubt. I don't feel nothing but love. You know what I mean? But, and I really truly mean that. I mean, I feel you guys are immensely, you love each other a lot. I just got the notion like workaround in my head. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine, Shadow. That's fine, Shadow. That's fine, Lisa. I want everybody to, No, Lisa, you're fine. That's fine. Oh no, Little Red. But I feel like there's a workaround. Like once you guys figure out that balance, you'll be fine. If that makes sense. I feel like there's a balance that's being missed in your relationship. Like I know me and Eddie's balance. That's why don't get me wrong, we fight and we have some harsh fights. But there's a balance. Like I could tell which way he's going to where I'm going. If that makes any sense at all. And I feel like once you find that tweak, you'll be all right. If that makes sense. And I hope that helped. And no, Lisa, I mean, when it comes to stuff like that, I have no problem with that whatsoever. Whatsoever. I want everybody to get the help that they're seeking. Pure and simple. Well, I'm glad you're still here, Stephen. That's so cool, Little Red. That is so cool. All right. I'll put you down on. Stephen, did you want a reading, hon? I haven't read for you in like ages. And if I remember right, 7 Gen 7, you're Anton, right? Did I remember that right? I hope I remember that right. If you're still here. Welcome back, Haley. Oh, yes, Rainbow, would you? I did remember that right. That's freaking awesome. Okay. So, Carrie, you are next. All right, Freaky. Welcome back. Rainbow, did you want a reading? I didn't even put you down yet. I'm so sorry. Like I said, this wasn't a scheduled live. I just had the day off and I've been working so hard. That I figured I'd come on. Well, working hard today. I wasn't working hard at all. I was sleeping most of the day. I feel like I wasted my day off. So, Miss Carrie, did you have a question? Did I even say that? I don't know if I said that. Okay, Rainbow. No problem. And no, I'm vaping B12. Yeah, I do. I just feel I hate when I sleep like that because it's like I just want to lay down. Okay, just general. Well, I feel like, Miss Carrie, that you got most of your message a little bit ago. I really do feel that way too. I saw it pop up. Hey, Brendan, how are ya? Thanks for coming in. How you been? I did see the notification pop up, Haley. I did. I thought you were still in the room. I'm like, I see you, Haley. Oh, somebody. Nice. Okay. So it looks like the cards that I picked was the Wicked Witch. Not that I picked, but I drew. The Wicked Witch, Focus and Study, and you're in between Lost Hope and Dare to Dream. So to me, that's telling me there's somebody that has been trying to get you to not do things you don't want to do, but just try to push you in the wrong direction. But you are so focused and determined on what you want to do. You're coming out of that stage where they have that control of you, if that makes any sense. You're coming out of that lost hope stage and you're going into Dare to Dream. And so things are definitely on the horizon of you, whatever this is about, of you feeling better. You're over that milestone. Just be careful you don't get too a little reckless, but there is a decision that you're going to have to make. And don't fall back into that lost hope stage, because it could come up to where you could fall back into that. So be careful and watch for that. Yeah, it looks like this person, they're going to try to become a freeloader, and my advice to you is to stand up to that. Say, I don't think so. Not the way it works, buddy. Have OG kick their ass. No. Oh. It looks like whatever's going to come out of this is going to be definitely an adventure. It's going to be exciting and daring, or it just might be, I don't know, almost like a new refreshing feeling. You know what I mean? Where everything is like, hey, Megan, how you doing? Hey, Taylor, how you doing? There is a list, guys. So, okay, Blue, I see you there. You can have. Do you mean you have a question for the cards, or do you have a question for me? But yeah, Carrie, like almost once you get over this, because you're at the horizon where those dreams are going to start coming. And I think once you get that fully, it's going to be refreshing to you. Okay, Haley, take care, hon. I hope you have a wonderful night. But it's going to start like almost refreshing and like a brand new life type of thing. And things are going to come. You're going to then you got the death will come card, which is basically, I feel like your old ways of thinking about things are going to be gone, if that makes sense. Your, the negativity, if you think negativity and stuff like that, that's going to be gone. Much love, Haley. Yeah, you're right there. I mean, you're right on the brink. Awesome, awesome. And put that into what the message was before, because definitely that's just wild. I don't know where all the confusion came in. Well, I do, my brain, but it was just, that was pretty cool. That's whoever snuck that message in there was pretty smart at doing it that way. They was sneaky. All right, Freaky Geek, you are next. Are you done with your tea? Oh, hon, I hope you feel well. I hope you feel better soon. Much love, hon. Thank you, Lisa, for coming in. Okay, Freaky Geek. Did you have a question or you just wanted general? Take care, Lisa, and I hope you do feel better, hon. Much love to you, sweetie. Get some rest. General? All right. Here we go. Now everybody's going to see how I am when I read for Freaky Geek. Watch it come like simple now. Everybody's going to see I get all... Okay. And this is exactly what I mean. You got discipline and focus. I looked at the wrong camera again. That's the only reason you get these readings. I know. You like seeing me go. So anyway, you got discipline and focus. So your head's out of the clouds. Okay. You know what you want, but you're impatient. Not you. You're being impatient about something. You need to stop being so impatient. But you've been looking back, which is somewhat like wallowing in pain. Well, you might be floating up, Freaky Geek. You might be floating up and put your heads in the clouds. But no, right now they are not in the clouds. So you're good. You're grounded. You're on the ground. What was that? I totally missed that. I saw a grasshopper. Yes, patience grasshopper. Love it. But yeah, it looks like you've been looking back on something. Oh, and you've had some irritations. You got conflicts. At first, I thought that said Confucius. I'm like, what? Where the hell did that card come from? But again, that focus and study, the honesty, but you're honest but thrifty. You want that easy money, though. That's what impatience is being about. But it seems like somebody's coming through, either you or somebody else is misusing power. Like, you're ignoring wisdom, but you're coming full circle. It's not, you're in between misuse of power and reckless ambition. And doing some unholy endeavors. Sure, Brendan, of course, I could put you on the list. So does this anything sound familiar, Freaky Geek? But you're exploring on something new. Yes, of course, Taylor. That's okay, Taylor. Right, right. I don't know. The whole other thing about being impatient is about you can be a sucker for easy money. So almost like somebody, I know you're smart enough not to go for getting taken advantage of by somebody, if that makes sense. So be careful. But you're also right in the middle of being like almost losing yourself. And this could be possibly in the future, I'm not sure. In between there and the vengeful vixen. Um, but desperate for control for something. Well, there you go, the lottery. No, I'm joking. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ahead of you, Taylor. So yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I can. Just be careful of being taken advantage of. Right. But watch out for becoming the vengeful vixen, where you want to control something like so bad. Oh, nice. Though, but you did get eternal youth, energy, newness, and vitality. We all could use some eternal life. But I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, that's the feeling I get though, is be careful of being taken advantage of. Yeah. Did I miss that? Hi, Angel. How you doing? You're very welcome, Taylor. Sorry if I missed your guys' comments. I do scroll back, though. Right, right. All right. So that means if that's the case, then be careful of somebody trying to do it to you. And I know you're smart enough to see through that baloney. Oh, yeah, Angel? Do they come out like once a month or whatnot, Freaky Geek? Well, you could be Angel, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. I really got to tell Restream Bot to shut the hell up. Oh, they had a delay. So, well, that's weird. Okay, well, we'll be careful of that. Oh. That's so funny. That was on the floor. Saving and planning. Budgeting. So that, yeah, I was going to say, because sometimes people, that's a cool crate, though. That's definitely a cool crate. You're right, Carrie. That's weird. It shows up twice in, oh, maybe, no. It shows up twice on YouTube, but it don't show up twice in DLive. This is true. That is very true. It was a little bit, but I kind the message kind of came clearer, a little clearer. The little. So that's good. That means I'm getting to you. I can get in your mind. No. Yeah, it really was a bit clearer this time. It might not have been a full message, but it was, it came through quicker, I feel. That's what I tell everybody with my mind too. It's like you don't want to know what goes on in my mind. Anton, are you still here, hon? I hope that helped a little bit. Just be careful of people trying to cheat you out to your money. All right. Did you have a question, hon, or would you like a general reading? I'm so proud of myself to remember that you are. Yeah, I see. Eddie knows. You don't want to know what goes on in my mind. Personal life, please, for the most part. Okay. All right, hon. You are very welcome, Freaky Geek. Always my pleasure. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, looks like you're trying to, or someone else is trying to rebuild a relationship with you. Now this don't have to be love. It could be a friendship, somebody that you've had an out with. Okay, Blue. Give me 1 second. But it's almost like you're doing it for the wrong reason, if that makes sense, or they're doing it for the wrong reason. Because whatever this relationship is going to be based around drama, basically, because you got rebuilding relationships, reckless ambition, and mismanagement. And hey, Carl, how you doing, hon? It has to do with somebody being a perfectionist. The fanatic came up. But it looks like you're going to see through this because of the fact that, yeah, personal freedom. I put you down, Blue. I put you down. Are you like really lagging behind? Because I answered that a while ago. Not your question, but I mean answered you in general. I can put you down for a reading, Carl. Definitely. I put you on the list. But yeah, Anton, it looks like you're gonna, whatever this is, you're gonna see through the bullshit, but they wanted you to know it's there. Like, and it's not gonna be like a falling out, like a fight or anything like that. It looks like you're gonna be, you just know where you stand, and whether you guys go your separate ways or not, there's going to be an understanding like, hey, I know your game. You can't pull that on me. Am I kind of lagging? Thank you for letting me know, hon. Oh, baby. Let's see. Okay, a true message came through, Anton. It seems like before you've crashed and burned. Okay. And with it being in debt and whatnot, and you feel guilty and full of regret with this. Well, a message like this: stop terrorizing yourself. Okay? Stop analyzing everything when it comes to this situation. It happened, let it go. I don't know what the situation is or anything like that, but it happened and let it go. Don't worry about it no more. Kind of like the universe is telling you learned your lesson. Don't worry about it no more. Okay, but I don't think that, I think this was two different messages because I don't feel like the one involves the other. Yeah, this whole relationship thing, like I said, it doesn't have to be a love relationship per se, but I do feel it's a significant relationship. Don't let this person drag you down with them. But I don't see that happening either because I see you seeing through it. And like I said, not leaving on bad terms like you're fighting or whatnot, but just going your separate ways. And basically you going, well, tried to make it work. Didn't happen. Okay. Because they're not, it seems like this relationship that the cards are talking about is not there for a good reason, obviously. Okay. With your card that came up, your oracle card, you got thirst, which is you're craving something, you're obsessing with something, and you're being the anti-hero, which is a risk taker, rule breaker, or maverick. Like you're ready to jump into something, and don't let that. That's what this. It goes with those cards. Don't jump into this half-heartedly or haphazardly. Isn't that what you say, haphazardly? Just watch. I hope that makes sense for you, Anton. Is there maybe somebody you like or whatnot, and you think they're good people, but they're not? Or if, like I said, I don't feel like it's a love interest. I feel like it's a friendship, like somebody you've had a friendship with before and might have got screwed over. I'm not sure. But anyway, you guys haven't like seen each other in a long time or hung out with each other in a long time. So you try to do it and they're kind of doing it for the wrong reason. So I hope that helps. But whatever that thing is that you regret and are feeling guilty about, let it go. It happened. It's no big deal. Let it go. And rainbows upside down. Hopefully that made sense for you, Anton. Little Red, are you still here? You're very welcome, hon. My pleasure. Thank you for letting me read for you. Little Red. Do I have any? I don't have any of those. No, it's not always been like this. I found some new pictures from my my ex cam. I got that one. This one kind of looked like Alaska, so I stole that one. Of course, I got my moons because you know I love my moons. I found a whole bunch of them, so I was playing around with it today. My Northern Lights. Yeah. Gotta have my Northern Lights. I think this is my favorite one now out of all of them. There's that one. So, yeah, so I was playing around with them. You know, seeing what was going on. You know what? I forgot to sign in. I already have that, Carl. I already have a big dragon. I am streaming on my Twitter or Periscope. I am on YouTube, DLive, Mixer, Twitch. I have to think. I forget. Hey, Skook, how you doing? Eddie, I didn't see your last message. What were you? Oh, I'm storming. Thank you, baby. Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right, I'm taking Little Red's not here. So, Rainbow, you are up next. Did you have a question or a general reading? Sure, Skook. I can put you down on the list. Of course, of course. Hello, Marianne. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Rainbow, you want a reading too, Mr. Eddie? I can do that. You are now on the list. Yes, Megan, you are right after Taylor, which is you are 3 more away. Nice, Skook. Sure, Marianne, of course I could. All right. Well, let me go ahead and do the Wellness Island cards because they are blunt and right to the point. You are very welcome, Megan. All right. So you got Girl with a Snake, Date, and Sunglasses. Girl with a Snake is all about being charmed or being used, enabled, or enabled boundaries. Kind of like somebody being sly with you. Oh, that's not going to happen, but it does. Do you know what I mean? That kind of person. Date means meeting someone new. Dating getting back out there, planning or setting up a date. Sunglasses is kind of being like a watcher, a lurker, looking almost like stalking. Somebody could be gaslighting you. You're putting all the perception perception on them. I do see a separation now. A sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Self-indulgence, which is focus on self-worth, time. It's time to heal, shadow work. So they basically, to me, the universe is telling you to work on yourself. Don't worry about what's going on because it's going to keep continuing going on. Cassette, which means outdated thinking. Replaying events over and over in your head, if that makes sense. Or even replaying events. The events are going to replay. I honestly keep thinking. Rainbow, this is for you, hon. The same events are going to keep happening, whether it be true or whether it be in your head. You know, not in your head. I don't mean it like that, being rude or whatnot, but I mean, like, you keep thinking about it. Keep thinking. Something's red flagging you to keep you thinking about it. But they also want you to know, have faith, love is coming. and the Phoenix came up, which is a great card because that's about a new phase in your life. Transformation into something new. Let me get you a couple of the round cards. See what they have to say. Yes. Yes, that was for you. It's not done yet. Hold on a minute. There is going to be a turn for the worst right now, or coming up, I should say. But you have a way out. You're just not seeing it. When anybody gets, because you got the Eight of Swords, when anybody gets the Eight of Swords, that's all about there's a way out, but you're binding yourself. You're not seeing that you can get out. Welcome back, DP. How you doing? Now, whether you're the vengeful vixen and desperate for control, there's also somebody else. Either you are wanting control or there's somebody else that's trying to control you. Okay? With the Four of Cups, whatever the situation is, you're going to get bored with it. Yeah. Yeah, transformation and change, same as the Phoenix. This whole situation, you're going to get bored of always wondering, always wanting to know, right? You're going to get bored of this and be like, you know what? I'm sick of this. I'm sick of worrying. Why, if I sit here and think about, your spouse doing this all the time. I mean, not that they're doing it all the time, but you're thinking about that all the time. It's not good for you. All right. You got, for your oracle card, you got religion, which is all about rules and commitments. Like this is supposed to, almost like you believe in marriage. You believe in wholeheartedly. So it's kind of like you're stuck in your way of thinking about, you can't get out of it. But you also got the nobility card, which is honor, high standards, and idealistic, which means, like I said before, you're going to get bored with always constantly thinking this. And you're like, you know what? I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. That's all I want. And you'll go from there, if that makes sense. I mean, there's a reason you're thinking that, hon. Oh, definitely. Letting go is definitely hard. It's the same way for me. And that also, I hate change. I hate change with a passion. I hate giving bad news. I really hate giving bad news so much. I really do. I really, really, truly do. But I'm not the type of person that I can sugarcoat things when it comes to readings. Yeah, see, with me, it's the whole Libra thing. It's the balance thrown off, and oh, it kills me. I hope that helped anyway, Rainbow. I'm sorry. Much love to you, hon. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, though. That's pretty much how I feel. I love that, Skook. That gives a non-infective hug to Brendan, are you still here, hon? Don't ask. I don't know. Coffee's working. Did you want a general or do you have a question, hon? Sure, of course you can have a general. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. All right. So to start out with, Brandon, looks like you got the Ace of Wands, you got freedom and connection with others. Now, the Ace of Wands is all about that being energized about something, wanting to go after something and going after something. Yeah, like you have like something's gnawing in the back of your head to do something. And it looks like you're going to be doing it with the freedom that you want. You're reclaiming your power, which is empowering you to do more. It's like a snowball effect, and there's connection with others. Now, I don't know if that has anything to do with connecting with others, but when the connection with others comes up, it's all about forgiveness. Like somebody that was in your life comes back into your life and you might have to forgive them for something, or they might have to forgive you for something. But I really feel like it's a heartful, if they come back and say, I'm sorry, I feel like it's a very heartful, I'm sorry, and they mean it, if that makes sense. You're devoted to development. Wow. Queen of Wands. Wow. All right. So devoted to development is all about becoming stronger, becoming stronger than ever, like really, really, like you're gonna, welcome back, Carl. You're just feeling like it's having that snowball effect. Like you got an idea, you're going for it in little baby steps, but it's snowballing into a bigger thing and bigger thing, which is pushing you more and more, which is making you feel better and confident. If that makes any sense, you got devoted to development. So you're working strongly on something, or going to be working strongly on something. You also got Queen of Wands, which is the champion. She knows how to take care of things and get things done, and in a good, empowering way. Awesome. I'm glad it's getting there. And whatever this is you keep, it's almost, gave me the feeling like when I started to be coming out of my anxiety and depression, it was always in the back of my thought, is it going to revamp? Is it going to go again? Am I going to get hit again? When is it going to come? Is it going to, because it hasn't come a long time. So is it going to come harder and heavier? And it looks like you have some self-reflection where you got a little bit of that coming on, but it's not. It's going to stay away because you're feeling so good and confident about yourself that it's just going to, that weakness that you feel is going to be no more. You're confronting the weakness, if that makes sense. And the more you confront that, the more it's going to go away. There's going to be some important choices coming up that has to do with relationships. Now you got the Lovers. That could be love, or it could be a very important relationship. That's just very either important to this thing that's going on, this thing that you're so drawn to doing. So be careful of that. I mean, not be careful of that, but just watch out for that. But it's nothing but I don't feel it's anything bad. You just have a choice to make. And your goals are obtainable, my friend. Obtainable goals. So whatever you're pushing for, it's going to lead you right to a balanced lifestyle. So right on. I want your reading. What an awesome reading. Keep going, boy. Keep going for it. I didn't mean boy and like, you know what I mean. Hopefully you know what I mean. Yeah, you got the monster within, which is internal struggles. So just keep working on yourself, and you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be golden. Awesome, Brandon. Awesome. Thank you for letting me read for you. That was awesome. I want you reading, damn it. Slang. Yeah, exactly. That was a pretty awesome reading. You are very welcome. It's my pleasure. Thank you. Okay. Taylor, are you still here, hon? Yeah. I get what you're saying when I said boy, yeah. I know that's what I flip to, is because when I say I'll joke around with boy, and Eddie hates when I sit there and call him boy. And that's what it flashed to. That's why I was like, I'm just kidding. Taylor. My oldest daughter's name is Taylor. Hi, Terry. How you doing, hon? Okay, good. Remember, you guys, we do have loyalty points for every, I don't know. I can't remember what I put on there. for every I think minute you watch, you get for every 5 minutes you get 50 boil points, and you can use them by doing different commands. Why is that showing Twitch? Oh, okay. Yeah, Freaky Geek knows. You can gamble. Should be coming up. There you go. Then what loyalty points are is right now. Hey, Taylor's there. Okay, I see. Did you want? You had a question, but it's way back. Can you give me a rundown, Taylor, of what your question was? I do remember you typing it all out, hon. I'm sorry. Carl, you are after Blue. Blue is next, or Megan's next, then Blue, then Carl. Trying to scroll up, guys. If I do miss your comments, I try to scroll up as much as I can to make sure I see. I don't want anybody to think that I'm ignoring them, because I am totally not. I promise you that. But loyalty points are, you can play mini games. You can someday in the future they will be for things. You're like, what's that? I mean, some can add up to free, rating or merchandise, or we'll see what's going on. So that's what loyalty points are all about. We're just waiting for Taylor's question, and we'll get started. Yeah, Brendan, you've been not feeling well for a while, huh? All right, Terry. Sorry, did I show you my coffee cup and be like, coffee? Danny does that to me all the time. Oh, hon, I'm glad. I'm glad. Well, you deserve it. You're a sweetheart anyway. A Pepsi would be great, honey. Thank you. Okay, there it is. Okay, Taylor. Okay. Yes, it does. It does make sense. It really does. I got it. Okay. For the first part of the reading, we got stop terrorizing yourself. So right there is telling you to stop analyzing everything. Okay? You're creating self-doubt. You're being overcritical with yourself. Don't think that. Listen, if this dude, that's how I talk. I'm sorry. I'm a New Yorker by birth. I want you to listen to me, okay? If this guy's a true friend, he will understand why and that you're in a relationship. Okay. If he becomes not your friend because of this, I mean, he might, the feeling I get is that he might be a little resistant towards you, if that makes sense. No, not New York City. No, I lived in Western New York, between Rottenchester and Buffalo. But anyway, sorry. Taylor. I really feel that he might become a little resistant and back away a little bit even more, even though you're not in communication at the moment. But that's just like him putting his guard up, if that makes sense. I also got be resistant to change. Forget about it. You want a quarter for your water? I feel that way too, Taylor, and I think he does as well. I think he does as well. So it's gonna yeah. I really feel that he's gonna be like putting that wall up, because he got the resistance to change. Thank you, hon.
I'm just not hearing you.
Oh. I I totally forgot I have earphones on.
This is what I'm hearing now.
Yeah. But I do see obtainable goals. I mean, I do see it coming back together and being a friendship, if that makes sense. So the attainable goals there. It's just when this happens, when you do tell him you're in a relationship, it's going to take him a minute, if that makes sense. I think this last card's for him, but it looks like it looks like you got married him, which is, maybe if you can see, which is ultimate sacrifice, okay? But whatever this sacrifice is that you do make in the future, so to me, there's going to be a decision to be made. There's going to be a decision to be made, and it's going to be a hard decision. But whatever it is, it's worth it. It's worthy. It's worth it, basically. Hi, Tommy. Oh, my right ear is ringing. Right for spite. Somebody's talking near about me. Chartrillis. Did I say that wrong? Hey, how you doing? Hi, Tommy. Always runs and comes back. I feel there's always been. Yeah, I definitely feel that connection that you feel, Taylor. I really do. I feel it coming through. But I think in the long run, once everything, you guys are going to get situated out. Yeah, it has been a while. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, thank you, Marianne. That means a lot. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. But I really do feel that it's all going. Let me go ahead and pull you an oracle. Actually, something over here is calling me. For you guys who are new, I do talk to my cards. I'm not like most readers. I look at the wrong camera, first of all. Um, but I'm not like most readers. I usually start out with one deck. Right now, I'm really into my round deck. I really love that deck. Um, but what happens is I'll get called by, I have all my decks laid out here, and I'll get called to something wanting me to read them. It's a feeling that I get. And I believe, yeah, no, it's not them. So if you see me turning here, I believe it's these. That's what's happening. Or if I start talking to somebody over here, it's usually one of my ducks. So don't mind me, I'm a little crazy. Yeah, it's my husband being a ventriloquist. I have room for you, Tommy. Yeah, I can put you on the list. Okay, yeah, there's a love and there's a hole in the soul. You got love. Okay, I will definitely do that. Love and hole in the soul. So this could even be, you guys could be twin flames. Definitely. You definitely could be twin flames. And he's in your life for a reason. He's in your life to show you life lessons, if that makes sense. Yeah, definitely. I would definitely recommend that, Taylor. I would definitely recommend that. Like I said, he's going to be resistant at first. That's the way I feel anyway. He's going to be very, like putting that wall up. Ooh, that Pepsi's hard to open. You are very welcome, hon. It's definitely my pleasure. Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate it. If you would like, it's not your turn yet, though, Eddie. You got a couple way to go first. Megan, if you're still around, it's your turn, hon. But you can definitely come in and say something, hon. My baby river. Surfing, Carl. If I had Captain America's shield, what would I use it for? Surfing. Because you can't fall off that thing. General? Okay, we can do that. And thank you guys. I appreciate all you guys hanging out and waiting. You guys are really cool. I appreciate that so much.
Everybody, I just want to interrupt her program for a minute because I'm going to be honest. When all this first started, she's never showed you all the decks of cards she has. And I used to get really, really mad because every time mail arrived, there would be like 2 or 3 decks of cards, and we're in a limited space. And I would get really upset about it. But when I found out how much she connected with everything, I finally started realizing that getting upset wasn't the answer. What made me realize that is the more decks she got, the better the readings became, the more people understood her, the way she understood the cards. And I just got to thank you all for believing in her. because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have this. So I want to say thank you to all of you. And please do not call me Mr. Moon. If you want to, I'll go by Shadow. Because I'll shadow the moon all day long.
Well, that don't sound right either.
She is the leader of this. But I'll always be there to support her and protect her. But I want to thank every one of you. Annie, Blue, Carrie, Geeky Freak, Freaky Geek, that one too. But the list goes on and on and on. If it wasn't for you guys, this wouldn't be now. So thank you all. I appreciate you backing her.
Oh, thank you, honey.
You're amazing.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Okay. Now
Sorry.
Now that you made me blush. No, I can't say that I have, Carl. He is a great guy. I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky. And I thank you guys. I thank you. I don't mind if you call him Mr. Moon. That's funny. No, we worked with a Mr. Moon, and that was not so funny. Okay. One card's popped up yet, Megan. Sorry. Okay, it looks like you've been making... Thank you all for supporting him too, though. That's what I tell him, Freaky Geek. That's what he tells people. Always remember Mr. Ed. You know what, Carl? I've never seen that movie, but I heard everybody raves about it. But I know it. I don't know if you guys can hear him laughing.
I'm laughing about the man on the moon.
Oh, the man on the moon. It's funny because my mom used to sing a song, The Man in the Moon. My sweetheart, the man in the moon. I'm going to marry him soon. Behind the dark clouds where no one's allowed. That's my sweetheart, the man in the moon. Sorry about all your ears. Sorry. Okay, Megan, let's get back to your reading. I'm so sorry, sweetie. So it looks like you're making some adjustments. Not so... The adjustments are half and half. Not all bad, not all good. You're trying to make acceptance. You're trying to get the acceptance of doing this. You're in between the Eight of Cups, which is the Eight of Cups usually symbolizes like calmer waters ahead. Sorry, I couldn't think of what the hell I was trying to think of. But you're right in the middle. You're like between the knowing that the waters are calm ahead and being a little off course. Like you're right there. You're almost balanced out, but you just haven't gotten there yet. A lot of this comes from either you or somebody around you is unemployed because they just don't have the skills that they need. Let me get... But it looks... Oh, nice. Okay. It looks like you're getting disciplined and with, you know... you're practicing gratitude a lot more than you used to. But it looks like you're becoming disciplined. You have the will to win, which is the courage to fight. You're standing up for what you believe in and what you feel that okay. But it's if you haven't, this is what you need to do. Stand up. But I really feel you started to, you know what? Enough's enough. I'm standing up for me and I'm going to win this. And that turns you into the Nine of Wands, which is a powerful warrior. You're standing up for you. You're holding no holds bar. And people are almost getting it's like when people see me mad, they're not used to seeing me mad. My kids, that's different. Eddie, that's different. But when my friends, and family, besides my intermediate family, see me mad, they're like, whoa, because I hardly ever get mad. I might get frustrated, but I hardly ever get mad. And that's what I'm feeling like because you're finally standing up for yourself. They're like, whoa, what's gotten into Megan? What the heck is going on here? You know what I mean? So they really feel that. They feel like, okay, she really means it. It's not something that you're playing off, or they're playing off. You know what I mean? They really believe that you mean it. And it looks like with that, it's a kind of like with Brendan's reading, it's a snowball effect. You're getting that mental freedom. Once you start. Right, yes. Okay, Carrie. You have a wonderful night, hon. Thank you so much for coming in. Say hi to OG for me and everything. And I will see you when I see you. I hope you have a wonderful evening, hon, and a good day tomorrow. Take care and sleep well, hon. Thank you so much for coming in. But Megan, it looks like you're right on the cusp where you're getting that mental freedom. And the Temperance card came up with his harmony and success. That's freaking awesome. That's amazing. Be careful of having unrealistic expectations, though, because that can just discourage you from doing what you want to do. But you know what? Oh, I'm getting a Charlie horse in my hand. I don't know what's going on there. The Seven of Wands popped out right in my hands. And that's mastery. So I feel like you are really becoming truly you, if that makes sense. You're done with playing that mask of being happy all of the time. I mean, I don't know if that's what you normally do, but that's the feeling I feel, like you wear a mask of being happy and okay all the time when you're not. And I did that for many years. I could totally understand that. But you coming in, standing up for yourself and telling people, no, this is what I want. You're becoming the true you of who you are, if that makes sense. Let me go ahead and get your oracle card. I feel like one of these wants to come out. Okay, good, yeah. See, Skook, yeah. See, that's tough to go through. Definitely. I mean, honestly, I can't say that I've never, okay. Again, the three fates came up. Now, this must be a same situation you've gone through before. Or if not, let me tell you this. You got the three fates, which is what comes around. And this is like the three little witches. Hold on, let me see if I can get it because of my background there. Okay. What this means is it's going to hit you 3 times. So if you've gone through this once, you'll go through this 2 times more. If you've gone through this twice, you'll go through it one more. Hey, Chrissy, yes, I can put you down for a reading. And if you've gone through this 3 times, Megan, this is your last time going through it. Okay, so watch out for those. This same kind of situation. I hope that helped you at least a little bit, hon. So yeah, stand up for yourself, be strong, and you'll be golden. Hopefully that helped you, hon. You're on the list, hon. There is a list in front of you, Chrissy. You're very welcome, Megan. My pleasure. Thank you for letting me read for you. Oh, sorry for shaking the camera there, guys. Terry, did you want a reading? I know you've been in here for a while. Blue, you are next. If you have a question or a general reading. Wow. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in front of you, Chrissy. I was going to say, Blue. Blue. Are you around? You're very welcome, hon. Terry. Yes, I have cards of all sizes, shapes, and sizes. I love my bigger cards. I love my bigger oracle cards. Well, I mean, I love all my cards. I can honestly say there is not one set of cards that hasn't touched me in a different way. Oh, there you go, Blue. Okay, that's right. I do remember that now. Sorry, hon. All right. We'll give you the wellness or the island. What are they? The Island Times wellness card. Let's see what's going on with Blue. I should have known that. I saw it twice, I think. You switched up on me? Oh, see, you're trying to confuse me. Okay, well, you're talking to somebody or going to be talking to somebody. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. So you're interested in somebody. You're conversing more with them. But a awaited message arrives. Oh, cool, Skook. So watch for a text, email, or call. There's definitely going to be a message coming through. If you've not already received it. It looks like the chaser. So be careful. Either this person or you has a fear of abandonment. Kind of like a codependency somewhat. they need somebody in their life at all times. But this relationship is all about codependency, so be careful. Unfortunately, the last card that I see that you got is heartbroken, being deeply hurt, sad, separated, feeling lost. Let me see what else we got going on here. Oh, okay. All right, you got so after this whole situation happens, you got boat, which is receiving what you need, progression, arriving, that type of thing. So it seems like the question I saw had to do with how is my finding my partner going? So yeah, have you been talking to this person? Because apparently this partner or whatnot is going to lead to heartache. But you're going to need this heartache to start anew. Was that the question? Hopefully I saw the right question. But whatever it is, I mean, that's what the cards are saying. And I don't want to go back to that thief again. Okay. So this is making sense then. It looks like whatever this is, whatever this heartbreak is, you needed to go through that to get to this boat, which is receiving what you need. If that's the case, were they codependent? Like had to be like up your butt all the time? Have they been trying to talk to you lately? Is that what this is about? Like 3 cards flew out and went under my desk. Hold on one second. Okay, I want to make sure I got them all. So hopefully they really need to tell you something, because that went flying like way, not like normal. Gotcha, Blue. Okay. Yeah, what I see, it's almost like you had to go through this to find that confidence, and then that's going to bring you a new partner, if that makes sense. You had to go through, because I got terror, broken dreams, and being unmotivated. But then at the end, I got finding confidence with you trusting your intuition. Right, yeah. So it almost like you had to go through this to motivate yourself, if that makes sense at all. That's the feeling I'm getting. Like you had to go through this and experience it to find, like, kind of like find yourself, if that makes sense. And know that you can do it. You can get out of this relationship, and now you know exactly what you want and what you don't want for the next relationship. if that makes sense. Right. I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah. I totally get that. I totally get it. You just want to be friends, man. You know, believe me, my ex did that with me too. Yeah. Don't, yeah, I would say stay strong and don't let it uh eat at you. And I'm sure right now it's not because you're still at that point where you're like, you know what I mean? But don't let it wear you down. But it's something, like I said, I feel like it's something you had to go through to find out who you truly are and know that you can do it on your own, if that makes sense. With that being said, Carl, you are next. Right. Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. And you do want to sit there and wring their neck like, "Well, how can you see that she's not treating you so good?" But yet you don't want to touch that ground, you know what I mean? I know what you mean. I get what you're saying. Right, Scoop? I get you. Yeah, I know, right? I hear that. Right, Blue. Yeah. Brendan. That's true too, right? Carl, you still around, hon? And if so, do you have a question or did you want a general reading? That's right. Ice cream does not lie. You're very welcome, Blue. My pleasure, hon. I called Carl. I called Carl. There he is. You have a question? Okay, go ahead and type your question in the chat. What do they want you to know? Okay, we can do that. I feel those, but first I feel these. That is a good question. That is a really good question. Let me see. They're all trying to get to me, Carl. Excuse me. Okay. So the first card. Wow. Okay. You're very welcome. Apparently the first card is very unlikely because that's what you got, I swear to God, right? And it comes to surrender to creativity. Now, it's saying let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. But it almost came across like they're saying they're fighting with each other and saying that's unlikely. So do you not give into your creativity side? I will definitely look at past life readings video, Carl. Definitely. So are they telling me you're stubborn and won't let your imagination soar? Is that what they're telling me? They want you also to go out in nature and look for a sign. You got surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty there and the ecstasy, right? But they also got, like I said, they told you to look for a sign. Right? Oh, okay. The next card you got was surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time, and peacefully sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. They're telling you to compromise that, like compromise with, it's almost like I got the feeling like I hate, like today, I slept, but I feel like I wasted my day. But you need that compromise. Oh, no, wait. I gotta get these guys. They're also telling you that this is a time for healing and to let you know that you are good enough. Okay? And the last card that wants to be called, let me go ahead and grab that. Carl. My emotional fear is an illusion. You are a hunk of magical meat strapped to a skeleton made of stardust. You are raging through space on a giant rock at approximately 67,000 miles per hour around a giant ball of fire in an infinite abyss. Be brave and bold in your quest because you are a product of the impossible. So remember that. So your emotional fear is an illusion. That's what they want you to hear, Carl. Stop being so damn stubborn. To let you know you are good enough. You're magical. You're on this big rock going 67,000 miles per hour. Let your creativity flow. Man, they were pulling me all over the place with that one. They wanted you to know. You do know how to interpret the last card, or you didn't understand it? Or you definitely know what it means? Miss Skook, you are next. Did you have a question? Oh, you don't know? Basically, to me, what that's saying is don't let your illusion of fear, don't let your fear stop you. Skook, you're next. Night, Freaky Geek. Have a wonderful night. Sleep well. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, so Carl, basically to me what that's saying is you're letting your fear stop you from reaching your full potential. Don't do that. It's it's trying to make you realize of how brave we are anyway. We're on this big rock going 67,000 miles per hour, around a huge fireball in the sky. How can we not be brave and think, we're made from the impossible? So we can do everything with the impossible. You're very welcome, Carl. Have a great night, hon. Sleep well. Take care. Be safe. Nope, you haven't missed your shot, Chrissy. Skook, did you have a question or just a general reading? Or did I miss it? I probably missed it. I said, no, you haven't missed yours yet. That's okay, hon. No problem. Okay, Skook. No problem. Give me 1 second. Chrissy, you still have 1, 2, 3, 4 people in front of you. Okay. Let me go ahead. Don't fall. Don't fall. Please don't fall. Please. Excuse me. Oh. Okay. So, Skook, what I got basically is the Queen of Pentacles. You know, it's all about having that ambition, that wanting, you know, relationship. It shows up again with the Knight of Wands, which is all about the desire. You got the Nine of Wands, which is talking about keep that stamina, you know, keep pushing along. The ending card you got was the Empress, which is all about creativity, right? Let me grab these cards real quick. Let's see what. Well, honey.
I gotta go down and shovel. I mean, it's been dumping hard.
Has it really?
I posted to you a little while ago. We're almost in whiteout condition.
Oh, I didn't even. I'm sorry, I didn't even see it. It must have passed.
Don't worry about my reading or anything.
Okay.
I gotta go shovel.
All right, honey. I love you.
I love you too.
Apparently, we're getting hit pretty hard with snow. I see what's going on here is basically you're learning to master yourself. Okay, but you're refusing to see something. Do you know what that's about? You're refusing to see something, but it has something to do with your sacral chakra. So it's something in you that you got to take care of. There's something you're missing that you're with shadow work that you're not looking at fully, or you could know it's there and you just don't want to deal with it, if that makes sense. But after that, there's a rebuild of love. So whatever this is, it has to do with the sacral chakra. You know, by that laugh, it makes me think you know what I'm talking about. So basically, you're not going to go forward. Hi, Jakari. Right. Listen to advice. Nothing like tooting my own horn. My cards are tooting my own horn. No. Listen to advice. Think clearly and be smart, basically. Right, I hear you. I know. These cards like to tell me that you're stubborn. Oh, thank you, Jakari. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Oh, gotcha. I got you, Scoop. And like you said before, change is not, yeah. Letting somebody go is a hard thing to do, yes. I gotcha. I can totally relate, yeah. Gotcha. Was that the whole refusing to see part? That's what it seems like. Man, the cards are straightforward with you. Jakari, actually, all right, I'll put you down on the list. You're going to be my last one, though. Right. You're welcome, hon. Yeah, I totally get that, Skook. Yeah. Every time I ask for you, it tells me that you know. It's so weird. Put them on sweet memories. It's time for spirit, and you'll miss them. So who's speaking? Hold on, it might be. Yeah, I think it is. Feels right. See, now you got the time card, which is schedule a sacred date with yourself. You deserve time and for your life. See, they want you to take care of you. That's what it is. They want you to take care of you. And it's like almost like I get the feeling like you know you're important, yes, but you don't, right. Yeah, exactly. But like you're not, how do I want to say that? You know you're important, but you're not at that point where you are showing them that you think you're important. Does that make sense? They're like I feel like they're saying like you're right there. Everybody's like over horizon. Is it because full moon or something? They know it's in you, but they want you to see you prove it to yourself. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Skook. Exactly. I just, for some reason, it was like it wouldn't come out. I'm like, I know what I want to say. Why can't I? Bleh. Okay, Marianne, are you still around, hon? Yeah, it sucks. It definitely sucks. You are very welcome, hon. My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you for letting me read for you. Okay, hon, did you have a question or did you just want a general reading? I know you said you're new to tarot. So should I drink more coffee for this one? And I'll try to explain it the best I can to you. Kiki, I'm sorry, hon. I'm done. My list is going to be up here in a little bit. I've already been streaming for almost 3 hours now. But I do readings every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Alaskan time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm sorry, hon. Yeah, I'm getting a little tired. You're welcome, Marianne. Did you have a certain question you wanted to ask, or did I miss it? Or did you just want a general reading, which just basically is like, let the cards tell me what I need to hear, that type of thing? Oh, thank you, Brendan. There are 3 more above you, Jakari. All right, Skook, you have a great night, hon. Sleep well. Rest peacefully. I love you, and thanks for coming in and hanging. I appreciate all you guys hanging out to the end with me. I really do. What was the purpose of your relationship? Okay. I will definitely. I'm going to go start out since you're new to tarot. You're right after this one, hon. Trillis. Okay, Jakari, make sure you come back. If, like I said, I do every Tuesday. Today was just a whim. Usually I'm working and I had today off, so I kind of just said, why not go live and do some readings, you know? You're welcome. So yeah, it goes Marianne, then Trillis, and then Tommy, Chrissy. If y'all are still here. All right. Okay. What was the reason for your... Oh, damn. Hold on one sec. I'm throwing things around myself. Okay, Tommy. Okay, let me get back up to your question. And I apparently passed it a couple times. Now, I did see a question. I know I did. Okay. What was the purpose of our relationship? Okay. It seems like it did serve a purpose, Marianne. You got the temperance, which is there was harmony and balance and success there. But whatever this, there was a certain situation it seemed like happened in this relationship where it taught you something, because you got the 7 of Wands, which is all about mastering something. Okay. It was all about like mastering whatever you were going through. You had to master that to feel replenished. A lot of replenishing going on this tonight with these readings. And it was a worthy cause. Which is telling me that you needed to go through this. And it looks like you got a little bit off course with it, and you were kind of drifting through life not knowing where it was going. But you got the will to win. You're like in the middle of the will to win and the cleverness of getting there, if that makes sense. Okay. So it looks like your overall, whatever this relationship, whatever this thing was in this relationship, the whole lesson of it was forgiveness and tolerance. So you had to go, it seemed like you didn't have a good grasp on forgiving somebody and having tolerance for certain things, but kind of almost like something happened in this relationship that made you look at things differently. If that makes sense. And this was the basis of the relationship. You had, whether it's still there intact or it's depleted, it's been there to make you look at things a little bit different. And somebody else is like walking in somebody else's shoes. But it had to happen this way for you to, reason and logic. They want you to focus in on the present moment. Like, almost like before, you might have not have been, not with your head in the clouds. I don't want to say that, because that to me is like saying somebody's ditzy, and I by no means mean that at all. But you were like almost looking at things with rose-colored glasses. So you had to do this. They had to do this to make you learn reason and logic, like being in the present moment. And making you like stop and even smell the roses, if that makes sense. To slow down and stop. You were going through life, and they're like, there's lessons here. You know what I mean? Whoever you believe in, whether it's God or, the universe or whatever. There's no wrong or right, I believe. And they needed you to make that, because it's apparently going to affect you in the future, your way of thinking in the future. Something else is going to come up where you're going to have to be like, okay, this is what they were preparing me for, or this is what God was preparing me for, to look at it at a different way. If that makes any sense at all. Let me go ahead and pull you an oracle cord. I'm going to pull you one of these, because and I mean, when I say that, they're preparing you for the situation that's going to happen in the future, it doesn't mean that it's going to be the same situation. It might be a totally different situation, but it's just going to make you revert to think back to that and be like, oh, okay, I get it now. Okay, I am the animal of the earth, and I deserve to be free. Why, as humans, do we lock ourselves in cubicle cages and rage our energy on nonsense that in no way contributes to our happiness and freedom? No other species on Earth is worried about Facebook status, an urgent email from the boss, or that sleazy dress that Becky wore at the company dinner. Release your judgments, rediscover your relationship with Mama Earth, and run like a fucking antelope out of control. That's what they want you to know. Hi, Courtney. I'm not taking any more readings or putting people on the list anymore. I've been reading for 3 hours. I'm a little tired. Okay, you were stubborn. So that's what they're trying to tell you. Just look at it from other perspectives. That's the main, I can talk, really. That's their main purpose of letting you know. But Courtney, like I was just telling these fine folks, I do readings every Tuesday at 10 a.m. my time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to come back, you're always welcome to come back. You're welcome, Courtney. I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry. I've just been reading for 3 hours and I'm a little tired. And yes, that's how I say tired. I'm a mom. But I hope that reading was good for you, Mary, and I hope I explained it. The different cards, hopefully good. I mean, I use different cards than other readers too, but you are very welcome, hon. It's my pleasure. Thank you for letting me read for you. Let me... Chartrellis, did you have a question, or would you like a general reading, hon? And again, I'm sorry if I missed anybody's question. Okay, well, there you go. Look at how you're just good. You're right on the ball there. You know how it goes. If I miss anybody's comment, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to. It just runs through sometimes quickly. What are Kevin's intentions? Okay. Let us see what's going on. She's like, I want to know. Well, he had a message for you. And you got the Ten of Swords, which is finality. So I almost get the feeling like he came up to basically see if there was still feelings. You got the Five of Cups, which is meaning regrets. But let me get some clarification, because I don't know if that means if he's going to try and get back with you and you'll be regretful of it. I think, to me, there's a warning of don't go there, or don't even go there. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the feeling. Like, he has a message with the Eight of Wands. That's all about getting a message. But, I mean, with the Ten of Swords being finality and the Five of Cups regrets. Oh, is it a childhood crush? Okay. I feel like the cards are like, you don't want this. This is not what you want. Yeah, you got to speak your truth. So you're in between. And that's so funny you said that, because you're like in between. If you can see this, if it'll come up. Speak your truth and Six of Cups. Well, that Six of Cups is childhood memories. Okay, so it's funny that you did that, but is it a booty call? You know what? I kind of feel it is, just the way it's coming up. Six of Wands is all about victory, though. But yeah, I mean, you also got prosper at any cost, which is all about greed. So yeah, I wouldn't put too much into it. If it's a booty call, it's a booty call. You know what I mean? It's almost like, I feel like saying, you asking him, I can almost see you asking him, is it a booty call? Because if that's a booty call, then we'll have a booty call. But if it's not, or, don't lie to me, basically, type of thing. You telling him, don't lie to me, if that makes sense. Speak your truth. They definitely want you to speak your truth, because you're going to come out the victor then. So you're not going to put heart into it. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope this is all making sense. Okay, yeah, because I definitely get that feeling. Like, you're going to come out and say, hey, what is this? And I want you to tell me now. Don't lie to me and say that there's going to be more if there's not going to be more. But I feel on his end, I don't know. It's weird, because like, I feel like he had feelings for you. So he's coming back to see if they're still there, if that makes any sense. And again, it just might be a booty call feeling. I don't know. But I just feel like right. I can understand that. I just feel like there is something there to where he's testing it to see if he has feelings. Right. I feel like the strong message here in the cards is just basically make sure you tell him to be honest and get with that. If you feel he's being honest, then he probably is. If you get the red flag, that he's just telling you bullshit. But I do feel like he's checking to see if this is really finality, and be on guard because it might be the last time you see him for that reason. Maybe that 5 of Cups is he regrets walking away or whatnot, or whatever happened. I honestly believe that if you come out and speak your truth, he's going to be honest for you, or honest with you. You know what I mean? I definitely feel that way. I don't think he's going to bullshit around. It's just you make sure you ask that. Yeah, exactly. Basically ask what he wants. And I totally believe, I feel that he's going to be honest with you either way, whether it's a booty call or he's regretting what happened in the past. Because I think he's trying to figure it out as well. I don't see any like dishonesty there, or you know what I mean, or him being shady about things. You got one more in front of you, Chrissy. Yeah, I don't feel that at all. I think honestly he's just testing to see what he feels, if those feelings are still there. He just don't know how to go about doing that without not being around you, you know? Hi, Jens. Ghost Adventures, how you doing, hon? I'm doing good. I thought I saw somebody come in too, and I'm so sorry if I missed your message. Good morning. Good morning. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. Thank you for letting me read for you, as always. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all that you can't sleep. Oh, thank you, hon. Sending love right back to you. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. I appreciate it. There's a long list tonight. But I hope that helped. I really do. Oh, I got a headband on and it's bugging. Where the hell did my head? Okay, apparently I don't have a headband on no more. That is so weird. I came in here with a headband on. I don't know where it went. Yeah, it's definitely gone. That is so... Wow. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm losing my mind. Tommy, you are next. Do you have a question, or would you like a general reading, hon? You have Tommy's next, and then you, Chris. Jen, I stopped taking requests. I have 2 more left, and then I'm going to get off here. Fortunately for me, but I mean, I've been streaming for 3 hours. So I am like wicked tired. I'm sorry, but I do, I believe no, one person before you, Chrissy. This person that I'm reading now, and then you're next. I think you know that I do readings on Tuesdays, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what time that is at your place. Well, we got one flying out. We have cards flying out for Tommy. Oh, can I have that card? You got the 10 of Cups, Tommy, which is harmony. Like, that's a beautiful card. That's like 10 of Cups is having everything you need to be happy. You're welcome, Chrissy. Mental freedom. Being confident and brave. You had some lessons learned, but it was worth it because you are free of this, whatever you were going through. I want to say this crap. Almost like, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, finally, I'm free of this crap. That's the kind of like what I feel like. Seems like there was a perfectionist there, or it could be coming around, a perfectionist around you. Somebody who sacrifices integrity. Somebody that needs to, there's something going on where somebody needs to look at something in a different way. If that makes sense. But you got the courage and the strength. You're right between the eagle and the dove, which the eagle is courage and strength, and the dove is peace and acceptance. So it looks like whatever. Hi, Natalie. I'm sorry, hon. I'm not taking any more people on the list tonight, but I do readings. Make sure you ding that bell. Subscribe and ding the bell. I do readings every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But it looks like you're right in between. Like, it's actually a good thing that you're right in between, because you're like, the eagle, like I said, is all about courage and strength, where the dove is more peace and acceptance. You're like, whatever this thing that happened with this perfectionist and someone that didn't hold true to integrity, it balanced you out, if that makes sense at all. Almost like it made you see things differently. But you had to go through it. It was worth it, because now you got that harmony and that mental freedom. And you're connecting with others, which means well, welcome, Caitlin. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. But you get connection with others, which is all about forgiveness. And the King of Coins, which is all about, when the King of Coins pops up, it's somebody that's he's the executive. He takes care of business. I'm doing good, thank you. He knows how to get things done. He's almost to the point of a workaholic, but not so much, but just he knows what needs to, he's the executive. He's the one that tells everybody else what to do. So if you're not that way now, that's telling me you need to be a little more authoritative with dealing with this. Still be kind and considerate and forgive, you know what I mean? But just a little, hey, Ricky, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm going on 3.5 hours, but I'm about almost done now. But Tommy, I hope that helps. Does it make sense to you? It looks like you might be exploring some things too. I want to get an oracle for you. It looks like because of this new you got the Page of Wands, which is the Explorer. But it looks like this might have, whatever had happened is like opened up a different way of not only thinking for you, but put you on a different path, so to speak. That something new that you, wow, damn, this is the third time I think I've gotten this card tonight. Reason, listen to advice, think clearly and intellectually. So, hello, Mr. Ron. How you doing? Look at he come in to steal my coins. He comes in to steal my coins. I hope that helped, though, Tommy. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. See, I know. Ron, come in and steal my coins. You are very welcome, hon. Caitlin, I'm not doing, I'm not putting anybody, as a matter of fact, the next person is my last person on my list. I've already been streaming for a while. I welcome you though, and just so you know, I do, I actually, this isn't a scheduled live. I actually had the day off, and so I thought I'd pop in and do some readings, which isn't normal. I don't normally have a day off. So, but I do readings on Tuesdays, which is 10 or it's 10 a.m. here, but it's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you're more than welcome to come in and have a reading done then. I'm sorry, I'm just like 3 hours is usually over my limit. Oh, no, don't apologize, hon. Don't apologize at all. Not at all. No worries. It's not like you knew. But you are forever always welcome here. Right, Ricky, I know. But I want to help as many people as I can. And it's hard for me to say no, but then there's the time where, I just have to draw a line and be like, ugh. Okay, Miss Chrissy, it's your turn. Thank you. Thank you, Ricky. You have a good night as well, hon. Sleep well. What is he like? You want to know what he's like? All right. So you're looking basically for your... I love you too, Ricky. Thank you so much, hon. Sleep well. Okay. Well, you got disciplined and enterprising, exhaustion, and find your voice. So what this tells me is he's going to be more of a working man, like he's going to be disciplined and come up with ideas. You never had a boyfriend? Okay. Well, that's a far cry from wanting to know who you're going to end up with in your life. But hey, sorry guys, my I broke my tailbone a long time ago, and so when I sit for a long time, it starts hurting. Whoever this guy is or gal, I'm not sure, but they're going to be disciplined. So they're going to be working. They're going to be like not an office worker. They're going to be the boss. They're going to they tell people what to do. So they're going to be smart, intellect. They're going to be intelligent. They're there to, it's kind of like, I feel like you watch them work and you get exhausted looking at them working. You know what I mean? Because they're working so hard. They're constantly working in their head that you find it exhausting. But you guys are going to be a good balance. You're going to be a good balance. And it makes you find your voice. He's going to be like your rock. So you feel like you can speak out into the world, to where before, yeah, shoot for the stars. There you go. Where you feel that you can speak out to somebody else because he gives you that confidence. Is he a good looking guy? I can't tell you that. I don't know. I mean, obviously you're going to be attracted to him. So the reason I can't say that is because of the fact that what you're attracted to is probably different than what I'm attracted to. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, if you're going to go for him, you're going to be attracted to him. So yeah, he gives you the self-confidence that you need to boost your feeling of being able to say what you speak your mind. So whoever this guy is, he's going to be really good for you. And you're going to be really good for him. It looks like you guys are going to balance each other out well. Oh, hey, Haley. Welcome back, honey. So that, my friend, is who you're going to open up. Oh, so you guys are twin sisters, but you're both single? Excuse me. Sorry. So are you asking me in a sly way for Shannon's reading tuning? You're so sad. Well, honey, listen, I'll tell you guys, if you're looking too hard, you're not going to find somebody. You got to let it, there's nothing wrong with being alone. That also plays into who you are, to find yourself. The right one will talk to you, hon. The right one will talk to you. Do you ever talk to guys? Are you shy? Guys are a lot more, they're not as bold as they used to be in the day. It looks like the guy that I see her with is going to be, he's going to be the same type of guy where he's focused on goals. You know what I mean? He's really focused on his goals and making a living, but he gets overwhelmed at times. He's going to get, and he could slightly lose track and focus. Now, see, what's weird is, that's so funny. What's weird is she is going to end up being his rock to give him the confidence to speak up. So it's kind of like the opposite with you guys. If that makes sense. It's going to be the opposite, to where she's going to allow him to speak up. Well, that's what I'm telling you. Well, that's what the cards are telling you. Well, there you go, Chrissy. There's the problem. You guys got to go out and meet people. You're not, do you think the knight in shining armor is going to come to your house and ride by your window and spot you sitting out there? Get out and have fun, hon. Both of you guys, get out and have fun. And yeah, exactly. It'll all work out in time when it's ready to work out. Well, in America, is that when you guys go out and have fun and they're not so shy? Okay, Haley. That's right. He's going to ride up with his white horse. There's nothing wrong with that. The guys always see you together. You guys are sisters. She's like, Haley's like, I know he's going to come up to my house. Damn it. It's going to be the FedEx driver or something. Hey, that could happen. You never know. I've heard weirder stories of people meeting. Hey, I stalked my husband. So, I stalked him and friend requested him on Facebook and then waited till he spoke to me. Brendan. Well, then those are the type of guys you don't want, Chrissy. Those are the type of guys you don't want. That's understandable, Brandon. I probably would have said the same thing. And you know who to stay away from, Chrissy. That's, unfortunately, that's a part of life. That's unfortunately a part of life. You just got to blow them off. You could have black magic in your ancestral realm or from your ancestors. Exactly. Listen to what Brendan said. But see, the difference is, Chrissy, I'm not psychic. I'm just a card reader. Okay, Haley, I probably won't get to see you. I'm gonna be getting off of here. Yeah, no, you know what, Chrissy? It took me a long time to meet a really good guy. I've only been with my current husband, 10 years. So, I mean, you know, if you keep having the attitude of not, um, never thinking you're going to meet a good guy, then you probably will never meet a good guy. You got to believe that they're out there. You have a great night as well, Haley. Take care, hon. All right, guys. I think I'm going to head out. I will say I love you guys so much for, I go 3 hours at a time without smoking. I mean, that's pretty damn good. Well, Chrissy, there are a lot of pervs out there. There are. But you know what? The right ones will find your way to you and your sister. I know that's hard to believe, but it's so true. It's so true. When the timing is right, they will come. And then you get to go through the whole thing of either you having a boyfriend or your sister having a boyfriend and you feeling left out or her feeling left out. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes through. Let me tell you something, Chrissy, and I usually say this in between when I'm doing cards and that. We all are in charge of our destiny. It's all how about you looking at it. Like something that comes up today in the cards might change tomorrow because you did one little different thing. That's not true. I'm a gray witch. That means I practice white magic and I know black magic. Okay, so I'm a gray witch. The difference is I know what I throw out there comes back to me, and with the dark part of it, I know I'm willing to. If I hardly ever use it, I've never used it actually, because a lot of times I do mirror magic, but I know the consequences of throwing something out there at someone. And I'm willing to take that risk if they harm my family or friends. Okay. So, and I found love. Exactly, the butterfly effect. Yeah, basically, that's what it is, Brandon, the butterfly effect. One little movement can cause a whole different outcome. So, yeah, I mean, if you truly believe in that psychic telling you that because you have dark magic in it that you won't find love, do you know what you're doing? You're putting that out in the universe to say, yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Dark magic, not going to find love. That's exactly what that's exactly what you're doing. So if you truly believe that, that's what's going to manifest in your life. Change the way of thinking to positivity. I'm a good person. I deserve to be loved, and that love will come to you. So many bots. What the hell? Well, then all I can say, Chrissy, is if you believe that, thank you, Brennan. Thank you so much.
I'm back, baby.
Okay, welcome back, honey. I'm almost done.
Sorry.
Then if you know how to do chakra healings, you feel that you need to do that, then do it. And if you believe those psychics, then that's what it's going to be. You manifest your own life. I can only tell you what the cards read for. Like I said, if you do something, change your ways certain way, the whole reading is going to be different the next day. You choose your life. It's up to you. If you're going to think negativity, you're going to get negativity. That's all I can say. I can't say anymore, hon. I wish I could. But I really can't say. You got to believe in yourself that you deserve the love, that you deserve a love from a good guy. And there you go. It'll come to you. Study how to clean your chakras. If that's what you truly believe and need. I mean, if your lineage is dark magic, there's nothing wrong with that either. I mean, if it's in you, it's your choice whether to use it or not, or turn it into good magic. It's your choice. To me, what that psychic's doing is fear mongering, which I cannot stand. That's like somebody saying every ghost they run into is a demon. No, it's not. It's just my take on things. My opinion, guys. Sorry. Fear mongering is one of my pet peeves. It's kind of like that old saying with the Ouija boards. It tells you when you're going to die. So around that day that it says, you get nervous as hell and have a heart attack because you're so scared. You did it to yourself. And that's why some people have like me, if you're going to use one of my Ouija boards, well, I don't have any more anymore, but I used to have a lot of Ouija boards because I collected them. But I tell people straight up, if you use my Ouija board, you're not allowed to ask it anything like that. Yeah, Chrissy, exactly. As long as you think positive, think that and I mean, really believe that you deserve a good man in your life, he will come. It'll take time, but he'll come when the timing is right. With that being said, I am going to get going. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Be safe, be kind to one another, and I will see you tomorrow for Monday Musings Paranormal Talk. 10 a.m., 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys. Have a great night. Be safe. And my credits aren't working right. Love you guys. Take care.